Hello then, and welcome back to the Kingdom of Gondor campaign. We're still on the 103rd turn. We've done, I think we did a lot of these moves already, and I've just had a look around the map, kind of judging, like, what are we going to do next? And kind of looking at this then, I don't think anyone's going to be taking Lynn here, and I think Terithoros is actually too safe. But, like, we can't take too many units out of there. But with this little force here, and kind of what we've got over here, I think Esgaldor over here, I was going to send him down south to kind of take lands off hand. But, you know, you guys in the comments, and then, you know, just thinking about it myself as well, I think we absolutely need Dol Amroth to retake Dol Amroth. As much as I kind of dislike it. Oh, we've even got these units over here. As much as I dislike coming over here, I think we just need to take that and then also this island here before we can then start taking Baradhan and stuff like that. So that army there with at Terithoros and the Nur, it's such a waste though, isn't it? We can't really put anyone in those forts, or perhaps we could. I think these units here, they're going to go in there. And then we'll send some units from over here as well into that fort. That way, see, I was a bit reticent to do this because otherwise they'll just go and attack that fort and we'll lose them. So, I can't remember what kind of fort that is. It doesn't look like it's... Oh, it does look like it's a Gondorian one, so it's actually pretty defensible. So if we put in, like, I don't know, a few units from here, a few units from there, a few units there, we'll save some money, and also we'll be able to smash some of these armies without having to, you know, go outside and deal with them with all their pesky cavalry. But I think everything else has been done. We are, of course, waiting on Faramir to take that. That's going to be 4 turns, because I believe when they come and sally out, they will also draw in Plazol. That way we'll be able to fight him and just him and not have to deal with the trolls of that army. And over here then we are marching forward towards Seregost, which, by the way, that is a city. So they do actually have one city. It used to be over here, now they've got it over there, right. And Thaurband as well. If I just take a look at the comments then, just hold on for one moment. So then, Sam Day Junior Guru asked, why have I not got heavy spears in Minas Ithil? And I assume that you're talking about the Minas Ithil Guardians. I actually forgot I had these, and we might even be able to get another unit. Oh, 4 more turns. Okay, that's good. Where should we send them? I mean, how much do they cost? 480. That is a lot. How much, for reference, how much do they cost? 315. Okay, they're just going to stay there for a while. We're kind of short on money. And then Niels Alfram also said that this is probably the only time Rohan have been close to you helpful, and probably the last. And would a ship or two be worthwhile investment to transfer troops from Minas Tirith down to Tirith Oros? And yes, probably. I think that would be a lot quicker to do that. We don't quite have the money just now. And also then, bear with. And then Ola, Halo, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your username. But you asked, do you think you're going to be able to hold Isengard against its last stand? So I believe they get one that spawns just around there. And yeah, it's going to be difficult if they come for Derwath, but I'd imagine they go for Eisenrun, because that is, like, right next to them. Isengard itself is completely free from any tyranny that may come towards us from Bregnas. But I think that is everything then for now. Something I did also think we could send some units from over here, but no, we've already sent them over here. So, right, let's give it an end turn. Oh wow, Mistrand overrun, and that coincides quite nicely with what someone else said in the comments. Oblivion Plays, he's a long-time commenter, says that basically once we take down Mordor, Rune, and all the evil nations out here all declare war on us. So it looks like Dorwinion have taken that, and the One Ring has been located. Oh, it's in Dunyard. I don't know why it looks a bit odd there, but we could go and get that. we could go and get that, certainly. So Ethring, that is now ready to upgrade as well. So that's going to be a city. Well, we'll just pop that in the queue. We don't have the money for it right now. What do the finances look like? Yeah, we won't have it next. Oh, we will just about have that amount next turn. But I don't know if we're going to go through with it. So Dunyard has the one ring. Well, we're not going to go for it just now. In fact, I'd kind of not really go for it at all. I might just give it to Rohan, because it's not the best region. I'd rather let Rohan deal with Dunland. So Lord Ugluk is in here, and he, of course, has the Berserkers, and he is one of their starting generals. But if we were just to go in there and snipe all that, that would be fantastic. And there, then, is their last stand army. Did we have another agent around here? Perhaps a spy? I don't think we do. Doesn't look like it anyway. Right. Now Derwath's in a bit of a it's not great, because they have got no way of countering what may come. So you're going to come down here, and then next turn you're going to go in there. Given the fact that these forces, they can't make it to Derwath, I think we'll be okay in that regard. We obviously need to build up the school in Angrenost before we can move out there as well. But I did spot a Candish army go in there. Let's see if we could sink this. This would be massive. Easy win. Oh, there we go. That was like three generals by the looks of it. Maybe 4? Was there 4? Yeah, there was 4. 4 generals, I guess. That was a stupendous victory. Fantastic. Nothing's still coming from over here, but I am very, very wary, given the fact that, you know, they're only at war with me. And there is Khan Karf. And he's got a very large army. And then there's that army over there of Dumra. He's been knocking around for a really long time. But I think Vanulond should be safe then. Let's just, because, yeah, are they gonna? I don't think they're gonna attack him. So, well, we're waiting on this guy to come on over. Oh, and we could bring these as well. Oh, suddenly we've got a lot of forces. And so you fellas, you go in there. I think these guys, though, who should we send and where? Those two, because we certainly do need more infantry. They're coming over here, along with the stake-wielding folks over there. And so, Iorthon, you can come over here. But Boromir, I'm not going to attack Seregost just yet. And the reason why, they've got 1, they've got 2, they've got 3, and they've got 4 regions, presumably. Yeah, there we go. Emin Will. Yeah, so they got 4 regions. They might have a few more, but they've certainly got only these regions here. If we take Seregost, then they'll go down to 3 regions, and they might get a last stand army there, and it's probably going to come right there. And then they might even actually go for Barad-dûr, because that does border the Black Gate. And so we're going to try and hold off on that for at least a couple of turns then. So by the time Iorthon is ready to take Thaurband, I think then we'll just go in with Boromir and take Seregost. He's got a ballista, I'm pretty sure. Yes, he does, but Iorthon does not. No, he does not. So, well, that's fine. Absolutely fine. We could send a ballista down to him, but it's completely wasted now, given the fact that the next wars will be all over here. And on that subject, we probably should really... I'm shifting priorities like this isn't the best idea, because you just essentially have a longer war. And the shorter wars that you can have, the better, of course. But we've just got so many enemies, I think it doesn't really make a whole lot of difference. So, you... Yeah, that... We obviously do want to retrain these guys, so let's just pop them in. They'll be very much needed. Oh, and that is all of our money. This really isn't the most cost-effective way of playing this campaign, surely. But I mean, we can certainly alleviate that a little bit. I think those guys can stay in there. We'll take the Fountain Guard out of there. Now, this might be a bit risky, but we're going to take out some of our more expensive units. So we'll take out, or leave them in there, take those. And then we'll take them. Then we'll just leave Ithilien Rangers. Wait, how much do Ithilien Rangers cost? Not a whole lot more. So we'll take these guys.
By your command.
And they're going to go into that fort over there.
By your command.
And then those guys will also join them.
Yes.
And then we've got a few units in there. Then we'll take a few out there. That way, you know, they might come and attack us. Because there's a lot of armies here. We can't really... Right. Yeah. I wish... I just don't want to risk these two regions. Given the fact that we just don't know what's coming from over here. And I want to keep that sight range over this area and this area. Because that's like the early warning system. But then, you know, you don't see what's coming from over here. We could just have swarms of Haradrim coming through here. And then you've got the Ardenaim as well. There's a lot to deal with. So, for that reason, Escaldor is going that way. Then these guys are going to join up with him. And he's going to pick up those guys. And then those guys. And that's kind of like a full stack then. And it's not too bad. We might get a few extras in there. But for now, let's just end the turn. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. We definitely are going to take this guy. Where have you popped down? I probably should have actually maybe read some of those. Where the hell is this? Serelond. Right. Actually, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. You're going to come straight over here. We are going to use you as that general. Then maybe we'll use Escaldor along with these troops over here. We need another general down here. That's plain to see. So, yeah, Dumra is there, obviously. So, what can we send in here? Let's do that. And what else do we have in here then? Right, well, we put a few more units in there from Territoros. That's going to save us a bit of money. I mean, I could have maybe put the Talon Knights in there as well. I mean, I could just swap out these Gondor militia for them. That would save us some money. Like a little bit. Because I don't think we need the Talon Knights in there, yeah. So, that's not too bad. And I think then, well, yeah, then Escaldor, you're going to come down here. Because we're going to use you to then either garrison here or, you know, command the army. And you're going to go out, strike at Territride. We're going to kind of do a bit of merging over here. But these folks, they're going to go this way. I'm afraid we're gonna have to save Dol Amroth once again.
March to exhaustion.
And those guys that are currently retraining or have been retrained, we're gonna bring them also south. I think this region of the map is largely secure. I mean, not really. Because then we're gonna open ourselves up another front against the Variags of Khand over here, of course. So they might start flooding in here once we take Seregost, which could be a good thing actually, because that will send them obviously that way round, giving us time just to charge straight through here. So there's, you know, good things and bad things. But now we're gonna have to take out Gash. Gash has come out and left Thaurband completely undefended, by the way. Pretty much, anyway. And he's got the standard Uruk bodyguard, no Nazgul anymore. Orc Maulers, we haven't seen them in a while. Morandon Guard, Orc Archers. They do have 1, 2, 3 units of Black Uruks, though. But we could probably take them out with Iorthon. So, let's go on and win.
Don't let them any further.
We've got quite a pleasant little sundown here, so we've got the Ithilien Rangers right at the front because I want to make sure that we're immediately shooting at them. That way, they're going to come towards us like so. We've obviously got everyone firing at will because I don't think we're going to run out of ammunition, but how great do these all look? Gondor archers and Osgiliath veterans here, fitting in very nicely, but still a lot better than what else we've got. But this is a pretty silver army, all in all. Wait, why are they not coming towards us? What is this? I mean, we're not killing too many of them, but I mean, we've got plenty of ammunition on these Ithilien Rangers, so I'm okay to actually just spend it all on these halberdiers here, although we're not getting that many kills because the Black Uruks are kind of taking the hit, and they've obviously got the shield. Oh, that was a bit... Well, now we're just shooting at a Black Uruk archers then. That's a pretty good target for us, and should yield a good result. Although I don't know what is happening. I think I'm seeing some really dodgy frame. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. Right, well they're coming towards us. They're coming towards us. Everyone, get your bow ready. Get your sword. Get your shield. And we've brought our Ithilien Rangers all the way back here because you know, it's good to do that. And we'll have them just shoot up all these Black Uruk archers because, you know, they're probably their best or biggest threat, certainly, here. Like, we can deal with their infantry quite okay. We've got Iorthon to charge them in the rear. They do obviously have the Uruk bodyguard over there as well. I kind of forgot about that, but how much armor do these Black Uruk archers have? 8! Wow, that's a lot. It's a lot more than I thought they would, but... It shouldn't be too bad. Those halberdiers, though, oh, they're coming over here on our weak flank. We may have to shuffle across a little bit. And let's just slow this down. Bring you guys across. Because these guys are going to, you know, they're going to hold for a very long time. Shoot the Orc Maulers now, since they're right there. And... yeah, Iorthon, it's time to shine. Go, go, go. And all of you, perhaps now you could just go ahead and shoot those bodyguards. And charge into them, charge into them, and charge into them. And we'll kind of do a bit of a flank here on these halberdiers. And... charge in there, you charge in there. And those Gondor militia will just hold off on them for a moment.
We will smash the enemy.
Right, you two actually just shoot their archers. Just shoot their archers over there. So Iorthon, we can just focus on charging down this infantry and smashing them. And once we've given these fellas a couple of charges, then we'll, you know, move on to those because, well, yeah, we'll just get a couple of charges in. Brutal charge there. Look how deep he just went in on that line. What a beast he is. As long as he doesn't die, I'm happy anyway. Right, come on. Go, go, go. Actually, that's the only charge I'm willing to risk on that. So, you guys go on. And... oh, we lost another man there. But all those archers, they're certainly going to go down. And those Orc Maulers, they are kind of coming straight towards us. But anyway, we're going to go in. We could go for a charge on the Uruk bodyguard, actually. Let's do that. See if we can just snipe the enemy general. He's right there. He certainly took some damage there. But not fatal, not fatal. Oh, we're out of ammunition over here. How many halberdiers are there? There's quite a few. We can go round and flank him. And let's give another charge. Now, the good thing, obviously, about the Gondor archers is that they're not too shabby in melee. So we can certainly go and do that. If we could just take them out. Oh, you guys just go in there. Where is this general? There he is, I think. Well, they all look the same. I thought it was that guy there. Maybe it isn't. But yeah, okay. Let's just bring in a charge over here, and we can get the general at any other time. So we've kind of surrounded these buggers, and we just charged rather. You know, that was pretty much straight into the back of row men there. So we didn't get the best charge there. Oh, but the Uruk bodyguard, he wants them. Oh, I don't know what's going on with my laptop. seemingly not having a good time. Right, bring these fellas round. We might get some shots in the rear. Oh, and there goes the general. Well, that's probably the end of this. They're already wavering. They're steady. Let's bring these guys round, and we're going to just send them into melee. Oh, hang on. Wait. Oh, it's Gilead veterans. Yeah. Okay, that's not too bad. But as you can see, they're all routing. Just come in here. They're going to rout. Yeah, you just go and chase them down. You just shoot those black Uruk-halberds, or archers rather. And everyone just pile on in. Pile on in. Oh, they're fighting to the death. Who's even fighting? It is literally just the archers. Oh, and now they're not. Excellent. Right. Well, I'll just catch them all with the Iorthon. Well, we have killed 99%. I'm pretty happy with that. It's a clear victory. We lost 141 men. And most kills, 182 Osgiliath veterans and 163 Ithilien rangers. That's, oh, I suppose there's only 73 of them and there's 111 of them. And smite them, and they are no more. They've got no general here. What do they have left in here? Wait, hang on. Let's just make sure that we definitely do make it there to attack. There we go. I don't want to have a situation where we just march up to the gate and then suddenly we can't besiege it. So there we go. They've got some Orc hosts. They've got Black Uruk archers and Isengard, all within a tiny little castle package. There's no escape for them. Right, Argeleb. You come over here. We're going to go and have a look. We're going to go and have a look at what's happening over here in Cand proper. Because, you know, we need to be aware of whatever they're doing over there. So, we're besieging that. I suppose we could besiege that as well, but that could also then run the risk of Balk Meg over there coming to join the party, and we don't really want that. Although we are kind of getting tracked by these folks. Perhaps if we just go in here to ambush into this woodland. Maybe that woodland? Well, you're going to stay there anyway. Because I don't want the reinforcements to get damaged. We've seen how annoying that is. And we're going to take some damage here. And then we might even have immediate battles over here. So that's going to be quite difficult. And how many turns then for this? 2 turns. 2 turns. That's okay. So we can take Thaurband next turn and Seregost. Then the last stand will spawn, but they won't have time to actually take anything before we take the Black Gate. Hopefully. That's how I'm playing it anyway. And then they'll hopefully... Well, actually, I don't really care what they do after that. They can just rot away. But they'll probably try and walk through here and then come down here, and then fail at that as well. So you're going in that direction too. And then what is happening over here? Have I already made these moves? I already have made these moves. What are you doing, mate? What are you doing? Play the game. Oh, but that is pretty much all that we can do. Yeah, I believe so. Oh, so let's move you in there. Now, if Eisenrun were to fall, which it currently looks like it is going to, unless Airmend comes to fight, but I think it might go down regardless because Rohan just suck. What's it look like if I just go in there? Oh, that's not good. It's not terrible though. It's not terrible, and I feel like if we're in an actual battle, Rohan's cavalry will do a lot better than just in auto-resolve. So we'll go in there with them, and hopefully they can muster a win. Now, let's just merge. Oh, I've already merged there. Can we get any further troops here? Because I think we desperately need them. I think we've got some in Kirith-Yaur, and these guys are definitely coming over here. So, don't march that way, go this way. Now, this guy right here, Miston, he is another candidate for perhaps leading the raid down here into the Southlands, but as it happens, we've already got a candidate for that in, what's your name? Kelefarn. And we've got a few generals around here, but obviously it's quite good just to have them accruing some of that extra cash, because who doesn't like a bit of cash money? So let's get those as well. Lamberdin Clansmen up against the Ardenaim. And I believe then we are set to go. Oh, and retrain those. Oh, well, and indeed, Rohan have attacked. And we are actually going to help them out a little bit. So they've got a lot of very, very high armored targets there. But we're mainly going to try and take out the general and see if we can help Rohan in any way. Well, we absolutely outnumber the enemy. However, they've got so much armor. So this might be very, very difficult. So here they are. And I'm hoping the charge bonus of the Rohirrim is going to win us the day. But our Gondor Cavalry Militia is not going to be massively useful. But we don't want to draw too much fire. But if we can just take out the Uruk-hai bodyguard, that would be fantastic. I think this is going to be our first involvement of the battle. And we've got some Uruk-hai archers over here that I think we're going to come in and rear charge here. We've got some Riddermark cavalry. I mean, they're getting slaughtered. I mean, they're sadly, but this is an easy target for us to charge into. There are a lot of forces over here, and we're actually going to get clumped up by these bodyguard units over here, but we managed to get out of there. We've taken no damage just yet, and I mean, I'm getting, like, negative frames here, because I think I did something in the previous battle, which makes everything look a bit worse. And then, you know, they've obviously got a lot of forces. But the fact that we're actually outnumbering all these men... Oh, look, they got Medicel's bodyguard, or Dorwards, sorry. Yeah, it's definitely setting us up well. Now, sadly, those clan spearmen aren't something we can really go and help them with, even though they're absolute trash. So, those Riddermark Cav, actually, they've beaten all these Uruk-hai archers. Perhaps that's... Oh, because the Royal Guard came in as well. That's probably... that is probably their faction leader. Is that... That looks like it's the king. Oh, no, it's just the way the blood looks on the armor. Right. Well, we're just going to keep on charging these folks in the rear. They got pikes over there up against... Ooh, Cav. That's not going to go well for them. Let's give these crossbows a charge. I mean, that was not the best charge, but let's see if we got a few kills. We've got a few kills. That's not too bad. And actually, I think the Royal Guard should maybe you know, you've got the Riddermark Cav there as well. They might beat the Uruk-hai bodyguards. They do actually get a bonus against the horse of Rohan, so that's kind of not fantastic. And those pikes are going to slaughter all of those Cav, which is quite sad, really. But it does look like those clan spearmen have been routed, and this is exactly why. Well, I mean, clearly, or as you can see, the auto-resolve heavily favours Isengard, because this is one that they would absolutely have won by an absolute country mile, I'm sure of it, had we not done this. I mean, they might still win, because Rohan aren't the best. So, as the battle rages, if we just take a look in the top right corner, you can see percentage of allies killed, 27%, 88% of the enemy has been killed, but like hardly any of those pikes. So, I don't know who's actually getting killed, but let's just charge in there as well. Let's follow the peasants in, and down goes their bodyguard, or their general, so that's good. Are they now also going to rout? They're wavering. Now, these are their elites, so they probably have got slightly better morale, but obviously the sellswords are going, and whatever's in there, they're all going. Oh, they're fighting to the death, so it is just the Uruk-hai pikes. They're wavering. Should we give him a charge in the rear? I mean, the actually red lancers. Oh, that is hefty charge. I think they've got like a 12. Oh, it's 11 now. Charge bonus, but even so, yeah, they did absolutely masses of damage. It's nice to see Rohan doing well, isn't it, for a change? And I think that is pretty much the battle over then, is it? It's just units fighting to the death, so we could just leave it there. Well, that really was a clear victory. We lost 17%. not bad. And we actually did contribute more than I thought we were going to. So, that actually went really, really well. And sadly, Rohan, they didn't execute their prisoners. And for that reason, then, that Isengard army did retreat somewhere over here. We could just have a look like so. Oh, it must have gone very far in there or something. Oh, there it is. So, oh, did they have a second general? Oh, they must have captured him. Right, and then they let him go. So, oh, wait, what was that? Woodland Realm and Dorwinion? Wait, hang on. Let's just have a look, see here. So, Dorwinion. Why? Oh, because Dorwinion has attacked Dale. I feel like that happens quite a lot. Well, that's a big oof then for Dorwinion, because I think that means that I'm going to attack them as well down the line. Because to get our land over here, given the fact that they're taking out the Easterlings, means that we'll probably have to attack them. Depends how they do against Dale, I suppose. But we've got a lot of troops coming in. Angrenos got the school, which is great, because we've got no money for anything else. I'm imagining... Oh, no. It's not because of that. No, we're just that poor. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Are there any units in there? No, there aren't. So you're coming down here, and you're going in this direction. And it's not under siege just yet, but Lynn here is about to be. So all of these units over here, we're going to bring them... Oh, wait, hang on. Did I just send... No, I did. I did do that right. Kelefon, he's the boat, or the dude that's coming over here. Should we first take Captain Noctir, or do we think that Prince Elfir is good enough to take that? I'm not entirely sure, but we'll give it a whirl, eh? Right, so, Thaurband, that is ready to go. That's ready to go. And how many turns? One turn. Next turn, then. Next turn, we're going to see a battle here. Possibly. So, who do we want to bring in? Well, we certainly want those guys, and we'll take out those Cav militia, and we'll bring in these guys. That's not too bad. I'll take that. And yeah, they've got no trolls there. It's just that one army that's got a couple of units. So that's the one we'll probably want the ballista for. However, given the fact that that is going down the next turn, then we're going to go for Seregost, and we're going to go for Thaurband in this turn. So let's first go for... Oh, what? Did I not get the ram? Oh, that's unfortunate. Do we leave it for another turn?
Awaiting your command.
There's a chance, obviously, that they will then come out and attack us due to... Well, that's not so bad. We've got the Cav here anyway. We may as well get a couple of rams then, or 3. Then we could use the ballistas ammunition for actually killing troops. So let's do that. Let's send you out over here as well. Very useful against Cav. And these guys, I'm just keeping them here just for, you know, for safety reasons. But I think that is then all of our moves done for this turn as well. They're going to join up. They're roughly going to join up around here, I think. So, yeah, you there, you just come back in here. And anything here that we can to save money, those 4, you're going into that fort. That's going to save us some money. And then we're going to end the turn. Another one. Oh no, Corsair invasion. Like you might think that is... Oh, Belfast is besieged. And as you can see, we actually did take the Black Gate. And there was no battle. It's quite the anticlimax, not going to lie. I was thinking we were going to actually have to fight for it, but we didn't. However, then, that does put us on a bit of a timer. And also, then, we did get the Corsair invasion. And it's come here. In Banulond. And we've got a monstrous army here ready. And I think we're going to send in the Knights of the Silver Swan to deal with that. That might be quite fun to see how that goes. But first, Iorthon is going to take care of business over here. We could wait out the 3 turns and take it without even having to go into the castle. But where's the fun in that?
For the White City!
First things first, get the gate down, and then... yeah, just shoot those guys in the rear. Oh, they do actually have those Black Uruk archers as well. There's like... That is like the only target we really need to be worried about here today. And if you would like to just shoot... Oh, just stop there then. Let's see what they're trying to do here. Right, okay. Who's not actually firing? You guys. Just run a bit forward, and then you can actually shoot at those Black Halberdiers, or archers rather. You guys, you're just going to hold there, and we're going to come in with Iorthon, and he's going to smash him. Actually, we could even send in the Gondor militia. We're not too bothered about them getting killed either. So now they're all going to fire over there. They're going to get absolutely smashed. Gondor militia, come over here, get a jog on. And Iorthon, give us a charge when you're ready. I mean, as you can see, the archers aren't doing a terrific job. A lot of them are just getting the door frame there. Thunderous charge there. Big things going on there. And in come the Gondor militia as well to support our territorial guardsmen. Yeah, this accuracy. It's the Gondor archers, man. They're absolutely rubbish. They're nothing on the elves or even the Northern Dunedain are just like vastly better than Gondor at archery. Well, not maybe vastly, because we do still have Ithilien Rangers, but as a whole, oh, they're wavering. We do need to make sure that we follow them in through the gate. That way we don't have to, you know, knock it down. That'll save us a bit of time. But this is probably the charge to do it.
Only half the enemy force remains.
And wavering, broken, excellent. So you two just run in.
We've captured the enemy's general.
Just get in there if you can. Run, run, run. Go, go, go. And archers, stop what you're doing. Don't do that, because you're just going to be firing at Iorthon. So you two just charge in there. Oh, they're routing. Go and get them. And we'll bring in the archers then, kind of like so. And we can just shoot the remainder. And, you know, just minimizing our losses. We don't need to go gung-ho in here.
Victory will be ours.
Well, there's been a lot of letting fly over here as we just sail in with our arrows and... Oh, they routed. Why did they come out of the town square? But actually, a very, very simple W for us. We lost 17 men, 137 Ithilien Rangers. And down they go. That's... that leaves only one settlement left in Mordor in their hands. We're going to exterminate here as well. And we can destroy that. I think that's probably everything. And they've got a mining network. That's fantastic. So thank you very much for that. Pop in a school. We will take that gladly. And our spy is still very much on the way over here. But as you can see, this is where the border is with the plain of Lithlad, or the region of Seregost. And although we do actually kind of border Cand around here, like this is Shelkar. And then you've got, I can't remember the names of all these settlements because it's very rare that I mean, I've only really been there as when and if I've played as Cand, which has only been the one time, unfortunately. But they're quite fun. I sided with the dwarves, or rather the blue wizards. Right, and for the final time then, we're fighting in Mordor, against Mordor, rather. We might still fight in Mordor, but we've got the ballista. We're going to use that to its fullest effect. They've got one. One. Is that it? Oh, they've got one unit of archers. I was thinking there would probably be a bit, a few more than that, but there's not. Yeah, there's Black Halberds. We'll save them for the ballista.
Let them have it, man.
The cavalry in today's battle are going to be pretty much useless, right? But we've got them nonetheless. So you guys, if you just go for the gate, that's not too bad, and then you come in over here. Because that way, of course, then we don't have to pay for any repairs, so, you know, that's a Brucey bonus, if anything. That was a bit odd, wasn't it? Right, well, we'll wait for this to get underway, and we might just move in with our archers just to pick off their archers. So if you'd all like to come in this direction. And as expected, we're getting shot at by their bloody archers, so let's return fire. And we should be all firing pretty solidly since they're quite far away, and it is a glorious sight. And we are absolutely smashing them. Now, they might bring in some extra units to the gate. So, for that reason, Boromir, if you'd like to speed that way, and we'll take the Fountain Guard over there as well. Get them to run. We're ramming on that side soon. Although, we might have some company over there. And for that reason, shall we just bring over some cav? Maybe for some charging purposes, although I mean they've got a long way to go, so let's not CBA in it. So there's still 55 left over there. Another gate goes down, which is great, and we're obviously fighting over here then. Right, so Boromir,
if we continue like this,
we're gonna send you in round that flank because we're gonna get our money's worth from you. We're gonna kill a lot of orcs with you today, and then the Fountain Guard, if you'd like to just come over here, we can do some stuff over there too. Now, they've come out with the Uruk bodyguard. That's not fantastic, and for that reason, who's actually fastest out of you? You're 100% movement speed, and you're 105. Right, okay, so you come over here, since you're a bit faster. Like, you'll make it there 5% faster than the other dudes.
The battle is very
And
much in
do you have a
our
movement
favor.
speed bonus?
Victory will be ours.
100%. Oh, well that's not... It's not great. Right, Boromir, go, go, go. Hopefully not Boromir himself. Let's just use defensive stance. We've got a couple of charges then left after this one as well. And send you all in. And I think you guys can all just stop firing, because you're just wasting ammunition now. There's like 6 archers left. That's totally fine. Let's get into a slightly wider line, so then we make sure that we're not going to be blocking anyone. So we've got the Fountain Guard going in there, and we've got Boromir on the other side. These guys are all surely knowing that they're going to die. Just like, I mean, the Gondor infantry, they're not doing too bad. I can't remember what they actually started off with, but I mean, they're going to take a lot of losses because they're not best suited for fighting against units that are also armor piercing, because most of their defense, I believe, is in their armor. Yeah, 13. Yikes. So they're losing a lot. That's like -6 on their defense. But hopefully then we'll have Penath Gelling Cav come in to help them. And, oh, we've actually got some action over here as well. Orc Coast. Well, that's not the end of the world. What do we have over here that we can send over? Let's bring in... Well, let's just bring in these Gondor infantry. We're not going to run them because that's just not required. They'll just have a bunch of spears to go up against. I don't think we'll have too much need for them anyway. So let's just bring the cav a bit further round, and we'll charge into the Moradin Guard. That way, we'll make sure that we hit a big target here. Coming in with a charge, hopefully. Well, that was not a charge. I think we might need some... Well, if we can't charge here, then that's a bit of an issue. Because... Oh, maybe it's because that one guy... Oh, we've almost killed the Uruk bodyguard, though. That's good. Oh, just charge the Uruk bodyguard, then. Surely you can charge them. Let's see. Oh, that's shocking. Well, having said that, I think they can maybe take out the Moradin Guard on their own from here. Let's give it one more attempt, though. One more go. This is... Oh, well, down goes the... Oh, that is the Uruk bodyguard. Okay, so they might run away now. Well, let's just give it one more go. Let's give it one more go. One more go. Come on, charge. No, it's not going to work. They're too close to the walls, I think. And we would just get absolutely hammered in melee there. So there's no point even trying. Right, so defenders of the White Tree, come on over here. And Boromir, he lost a few men there. Very sad. And what else do we have here? Oh, it's the Gondor militia, yeah. And so, let's bring in the pikes. We'll bring in the pikes over here. We'll just have a stout wall of pikes to go in on. And send in you over there as well. Send in you through here. The rest of you then, first shoot those orc maulers. They've got very little armor. And that'll be fantastic. You go in and we'll just run the rest of the way. Go and smash these orc hosts. Because the territorial guardsmen there are just absolute trash. And how are these arcs doing then? It looks like those tents are actually blocking them. And we're not getting good arcs. They're just wasting our ammunition essentially there. So go into pike formation. And at this point then, these Gondor infantry, not only have they smashed what was at the gate, they actually smashed another unit of Isengard. Now they're moving on to the next one. We've got Athenian Rangers there shooting from over here into the back of them. And now then, we've got these folks about to charge in. And on this side, we've almost beaten those Isengard with, you know, those Gondor infantry that were there. They've just kind of charged in here. They'll get absolutely destroyed. Black Uruks. Now, there's quite a lot of them, isn't there? If you could just shoot over the heads there, those orc maulers, though, that would be grand. And Ballista, we may as well bring you in as well. We've got some ammunition over here. And it's not going to be remarkably useful unless we bring you around here. So how about you just run? Because we're not going to be sending you into melee, I don't think. Bring you over here, then you can shoot from this angle. And the ballista should be able to then fire over here. Mainly at those halberdiers. And, oh, they're going in over there. Right, well, Boromir, you'd plug that gap like so. And we might just retreat from this position because we can't beat what's there. At least not with what we've currently got. So, yeah, don't be firing anymore because that's just rubbish. Come on over here. And Boromir, just charge in there. Just go for it. YOLO. Gondor Spearmen, you're coming over here. You're going to protect that flank. And you've beaten or killed everything over there, so we don't need to worry about that anymore. And you know what? We don't need to be so nuanced about all this. We can't just barge on in there. I think our Gondor infantry, as we've already seen, they're just so much better than what they've got. We don't really even need to worry about it. So, although maybe... Oh no, you just go in there and we'll have the Gondor spears come from over here. Or, Gondor spears come through here. Black Group Mail Archers, you're going to go over there and you're going to shoot those Uruks in the back. Yeah. So, they're just going to hold on indefinitely. They've already won over there. You're going to come in here and charge these folks in the back. And then we'll have a bit of a two-pronged assault there. If they do decide to come over here. Ballista. If you'd like to get some shots in over here, you should be in range there. There we go. Nice. And Black Group Mail Archers. Come on, come on. Those guys aren't going to hold on for much longer. And at that point, you're kind of toast. So now just shoot them. Let's bring these guys a bit further along, and then we can kind of flank these guys. Like so. Let's see these shots then. I think these guys have got quite a lot of armor. 8. So yeah, even a 4 missile attack isn't going to do loads. But it's certainly doing a lot more. And if these guys can just hold on for a bit longer, we can certainly win there. Black Uruks there, but we've won over here. So, right, well, you go over there. You just go and fight them. We'll use these Gondor infantry that have already slayed a lot of noobs. You come over here. Who are you shooting at? You're shooting over there. Well, that's not great. I don't trust you enough to do that. So, well, let's just bring in the Athenian Rangers then. They can do the shoot him up thing. How many do we have here? We've got 2 left, but we have almost killed all of them. Oh, and we're out of ammunition now, so we can send them into melee, or we could just run away. I think we're just going to run away. Come over here, and then if they do decide to attack us over here, then we can flank him. Boromir's almost beaten everything there. Those spears are going to take a bit of a toll, but they're routing. Obviously, that's not actually a good thing, because we're going to have to kill them regardless. So, oh, shoot them, Ballista Man, if you please. They're gonna probably... We're gonna probably win all across the board, really. It's sad to see that those Gondor infantry have perished. And... oh, we also... I've totally forgotten that we had these Gondor archers over here this whole time. So come on in. Come on in, lads. We'll run you in, and then you can shoot at whatever the hell you want. So... oh, actually, get out of there. Get out of there. We'll just send in the pikes. We'll send in our pikes up against them. Where are the Fountain Guard? You there. Go in there. And then, yeah, just properly actually march out of there. Because they've all come over there. Black Uruks, there's only 73 of them. I think we could probably beat them. Probably. So if you would, just go and charge after them. Ithilien Rangers. Bring one over here. And... ah, you go over there. And you just shoot in over there. You're probably okay to do the same. Boromir, just use that. Why not? And Gondor archers now just fire in at those men. I don't think you can reach over there. No, you can't. You could reach there, but... just shoot those that aren't doing anything. And then, you're going to go and charge them in the rear. And hopefully, that's going to go very well. The ballista, who are you firing at? Just stop what you're doing. You're just trash. Oh, we've still got Lamed and Clansmen over there. Bring them over. And Ithilien Rangers, they're probably getting a few kills. I mean, they're slightly in melee, these guys are. Are you still firing? You are. If need be, we'll pull you out a little bit. And the Black Root Vale archers, I mean, they'll do decently well. I think they will beat those Black Uruks, because they'll just run out of morale eventually. Can you actually make it through here, or do you have to go all the way around now? Yeah, you do. Well, that's a bit of a pity. We're not going to wait for that. As long as Boromir doesn't die... and for that reason, you come over here. You're a speedy boy. And actually, Lamed and Clansmen as well. Come on over here. Go, go, go. Oh, and there's Black Uruk-hai coming. Right, so you come over here. We'll form a bit of a pincer. Cheeky little pincer. Who are you firing at? No one. Oh, because you're out of ammunition. That would explain a lot. So you just come on over here. Have we almost won over there? No, not quite. So you come over there and then attack like so. The other guys do whatever the hell you want. They're routing. And Ithilien Rangers. And Black Root Vale archers. Oh, okay. It's saved. We are safe. Boromir is not going to die. Unless he already has, which he hasn't. Especially given the fact that they're just trying to run through our units. For those of you that have watched my Angmar campaign, you know that is a bad idea no matter what. And they're wavering now. So, that's good. Come over here. You're going to shoot at them. Run you over here so we get a clear shot. And that is pretty much that for those units as well. So there's not a whole lot left to do here. Just go in there. Kill them. You all just charge in there. We're using the Gondor archers because it doesn't really matter at this point. They're decent in melee. Certainly up against Mordor's units. Like, I think, if anything, well, yeah. They're basically as good as Black Uruks in melee. Let's have a look. 617 up against... do we have any over here? I think... oh, wait, hang on. There they are. So 816 or 617. on an archer. That's pretty good. Given the fact that we've got the we've obviously got the armor upgrades, so that does help out a lot. But now it is just a matter of killing everyone and winning the battles. So I think it's safe to say we can just fast forward to the end of the battle.
The enemy army flees the
And
field.
there we
Pursue
go.
and run them
We've
down.
killed them all, basically.
Our foe
Heroic
is
victory.
utterly
Oh, thank you very much. We lost 28%
Let
though.
all who remember this
It's not
day
fantastic, but
remember
Boromir
it
getting
as the
509
day of
kills,
our
309
most
Gondor
glorious
infantry,
victory.
337 Gondor infantry, 346 Gondor infantry, and that's kind of it. And down they go, and oh, look at that big army there. Is that them just joined up?
Gondor
Those
is
two
victorious.
forces that were there, like they're, you know,
Our realm is expanded.
whatever they were, they're reinforcement stacks, if you like. And here then, we could, again, exterminate is a good idea, but it is a city. So, population to be massacred though, that is a lot. I'm going to sack. And we killed 2,000 rather. Yeah. Yeah, it's not too bad. I don't particularly like to sack because a lot of the time you might lose an important building, but we've kept the Carpenter's Guild House, so that's good. And a mining network. Wow, look at that money. It might be worth looking into changing the capital now that we've got that. But first off, of course, get the library. So, we have now got all of Mordor within our control. Of course, Mordor then, I mean, they're going to get a last stand now, probably pop up around here, since they are down to like maybe 1, 2 regions. Certainly 1. Can we actually, do we have their map information? No, we don't. We could just send our spy over there. I think somewhere around here.
Approaching quietly.
Right there. Okay, so we'll go and have a look, see what is what. And, I mean, Rohan have kept hold of Gelebrin. I did not expect that to happen at all. But, what do they have? Oh, that is just trash. Yeah, this is why I do not fear the Corsair invasions at all. I probably will just bite that off camera, save some time in the next episode, because that is just absolutely pitiful. And then after that, I think we're going to just, yeah, we're going to take all these units that we pulled up, and Kelefon is going to come down here, and we're going to wash away this black filth that has inhabited Dor and Ernil. And also we need to save Dol Amroth. Actually, maybe we do that first, and then come round here. Oh dear, Dol Amroth, why are you so rubbish? And also, Esgaldor is coming, so then we can actually take out a force to hopefully take Tir Thride. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I am going with Gandalf. Good day.